Beautiful delivery. Nicely played on the onside. End of the over, end of day's play, and that stumps. India are 58 for 2 at the end of the second day's play. The Australians have played like champions. They've bowled well, they've batted well, they fielded well. I think they've beaten India in all departments of the game so far.
Sachin Tendulkar a single. Pushed his mid-on back, and he's also got a man at deep backward square to go with the fine leg. So there may well be a plan to bounce Tendulkar, but I think also with that mid-on so deep, they're saying, well, we don't mind if he gets a single and we get Dravid on strike. And I guess that's where Dravid's got to change his thinking, because if the Australians keep putting him on strike and he doesn't score, that'll bog the game down horribly. And that'll be another way of working on Tendulkar's patience, because he's a stroke maker. If he finds himself getting singles and then Dravid taking a lot of the strike, that'll start to frustrate Tendulkar. So that's another way the Australians can work on Tendulkar. Dravid can't afford to let that happen to his partner. It's well played. Good bouncer, but well played.
Was banged in short by Glenn McGrath, but hardly came up. Kept his eye on the ball, and look how it carried to Adam Gilchrist. But there's a slightly different approach as far as the bowling is concerned in this innings by Australia, and it's understandable with the kind of lead they have. They're looking to pick up wickets. Whereas in the first innings, they were looking to contain the batsman and then maybe get the batsman to play a fall shot. But today, it looks like the seamers are trying their best to pick up early wickets. The field is set to put some doubts in the batsman's mind. A little different approach from the first innings.
One thing I love to see in a batsman, and we just saw it from Tendulkar, after that bouncer, just have a look at the reaction of the batsman. He gets out of the way of it. That was a good reaction, but look at the follow-up reaction. Now he comes back up to his feet, and just watch where he's looking, straight at the eyes of the bowler.
6 maidens in a row, 67 for 2. Long time today. Warren was not out this morning. Tendulkar was not out, I should say, and a loose ball. He's finally been able to free his arms and swing the bat at the ball to the boundary. Good start after drinks, and just those sort of shots, those sort of deliveries for the batsman, just ease them into some sort of tension that's been built up. And that's spun a long way. Tendulkar loves to play that straight, sweet. Australian captain is very fine at short, fine leg. It's a dangerous shot. A straight bat against a spinning ball, and the ball nearly behind him.
Yes, he's got to avoid doing that. There's no need for that at all, because if a ball comes a little slower than expected, it might just take the top edge. There is no need to play that stroke. Just look at him, nowhere in position to play that stroke. He really wanted to get onto that one.
Yes, it doesn't seem to be enough reward for the shot to take the risk. Dane Warren being spoken to by umpire Shepherd. Just perhaps running on the pitch, and he's followed through. It's an unusual angle for Warren to be bowling around the wicket, and that's what happens. That invariably happens. The umpire tells you to get off the pitch, and you worry about that. You come in, he's got to bowl the ball and stay where he is, not follow through naturally. A loose ball, and 4 runs to Tendulkar.
Yeah, Warney a little tentative there. And the follow-through also not coming properly. You're right, Hook, see that psychologically the bowler gets it in his mind that he's got to stay away from the wicket. And that's exactly what happened there. And Sachin Tendulkar says thank you very much.
Right on the stumps, and Tendulkar's played it beautifully. The arms went up from Fleming because he saw Tendulkar walk across in front of his stumps, but the champion got the bat on it, and he's pierced the gap between Gilchrist and Slater.
Again, the second session of day 3. Oh, well played, beautifully played. What a start for Sachin Tendulkar. Short outside off stump, and he does what he always does. If it's short, if it's loose, he puts it away.
We keep saying this, that after a break, the first 15 minutes very crucial, I guess, for both teams. The Australians have to really pick themselves up after lunch. But this man, once he's got some confidence going, a few runs under his belt, he can just continue with this kind of attacking flair.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He has absolutely smashed that one away. Not that short either. He decided he needed one to have a look at. The second one disappeared in the direction of square leg. In fact, it was closer to mid-wicket. Second boundary since the lunch break.
He's such a clever player. He's realized, he's sensed that the bowler has not yet found his rhythm after lunch. A little rusty perhaps. Gillespie and Sachin Tendulkar has seen it. And he has seized the opportunity.
Well, that's a good drive. He's going to beat mid off. It's 4. That's another 4. That's his half-century. The second half-century Tendulkar in this match. What a player he is. The little master is at it again. A gem of an innings in the first innings. A more cautious knock so far in the second. And the whole of Mumbai celebrates.
This is a test match and a crucial stage.
Short delivery, pulled it away down towards square leg. They're running this time, and it's going to get there. That's another 4. The deficit now 19. He does wait for that loose ball, and when it arrives, boy, doesn't he smash it away for 4. And then the stadium together signal his 4s. Have a look at this, right in front of square there, and sufficiently in front of square to beat the fieldsman. Another short one. It's in the air. Oh, he's got him. That's the end of Tendulkar. Tendulkar has mishit the pull shot. That is the end of Tendulkar. That could be that definitely could be the dismissal that makes the difference. He is devastated. Tendulkar looked up towards the sky as if to say, how could I possibly have done that? Short delivery, and he looked as if he was trying to get it away in front of square. I don't know whether his bat ended up scooping it up, but for some reason he never really hit it very hard. Did it hit Langer? It must have hit Langer. I think it did. It hit the forward short leg, and what a catch. Brilliantly taken. Ponting, what a catch this is. That is an incredible catch, and it's cricket like that has turned matches for Australia for a long time now. Ponting was out there, and he was actually calling out from his position, 1 wicket will do it, guys, 1 wicket will do it. Just before this ball was bowled, little did he know that he was going to be the chap called upon to make the catch, and there it goes. A little unlucky for Sachin. Boy, what a catch. That is absolutely incredible. Full length and 2 hands, and Ricky Ponting knows the significance of what he's just done.